welcome to What If Civilizations Are Over, episode 24. So, the first thing we're going to look at is a rebellion in the Danish Empire that the Danish won't be able to put down, as the Norwegian area has been rebellious for a very long time. So we're going to see this area finally rebelling. There's one flag, but they really don't like each other. So we're going to see this whole area rebel, as Denmark knows they can't hold this for. Okay, so let's look at this peace treaty. So these are the three nations that pop up. They all hate each other, by the way. As you can see, this is Sweden, this is North Norway, and this is South Norway, or what they call Norway. But Sweden has a small area away from the mainland. It's like Russia with Kaliningrad here. So this Sweden will be very militarizing this area, and I don't think Sweden will ever lose it unless they have a horrible military. And telling you right now, they don't, because they are the strongest country in this whole area. The weakest military is North Sweden, North Norway, because their military absolutely garbage. And South Norway is a little bit good, but also bad. So that will be the first independent nation for a very long time in the Norwegian part. As that will be good. So for law, if you saw, this is episode 24, yeah, if you saw in the skit. So now we're going to Finland, which Finland will also be collapsing because they're, as you can see, the yellow stability, which is not really that good, but a fairly good technology there. I'll have to update both of these layers. So Finland is a fairly good nation, but Finland will be giving independence, not rebelling, giving independence to a couple of nations which really don't like being under the Finnish rule. So let me draw those nations and be right back. As these are the nations, which is the Kola nation and this nation. So the Scandinavian area getting very different, but we're also gonna see Finland buy an area from a country, and this nation is not doing very well. If we turn on stability, the green stability, but this stability there, this is very fake. Is this nation has across span of years have been losing stability, as they even lose their technology and become cyan, which is the worst of the worst. So they're not doing well. So thinking they can maybe make their life better, they will sell this area with a city that's really like St. Petersburg, as they sell that area, and Finland will also get this area for some reason, as that's good for Finland, as now Finland has lost all their rebel areas that want to rebel, as even this nation no longer has coastline anywhere, as it's one of the most landlocked, as the other one is this nation. But as you can see, this nation's fascist, this nation's communist. So we're going to see the start of a great war between the two sides. As if we turn on this layer right here, this nation is not in alliance. Well, this nation will know that this nation is also in alliance and declare war on this nation. As this nation starts so this nation is gonna start an invasion, which will, as this will be the first traces of the war, as now these other factions are seeing that it's going to be perfectly fine to invade these different factions, as the communist faction is one of the most hated factions on earth, as this nation would join, as these areas would join the war, as the democratic faction trying to settle things down, they say, will join the war on their own side. As you're asking, well, this is just democratic. Okay, I'll add that nation. This is just democracy versus fascism. What's wrong with that? And communism. What's wrong with that? As you can see, I'm making a fifth layer. So the Democrats here will also start an invasion into this nation, as the Pink Nation sees this as redeeming their power. But by mistake, Pink Nation, not knowing that this is a whole different faction, a large amount of troops will enter the Cyan team, as that will be the beginning of World War I, the war of the three ideologies. So that'll be the end of this video. I know it's much shorter, so goodbye.